Hey everybody, happy Thursday. I wanted to do a quick video talking about mindfulness. I've kind of touched on it a little bit here and there on this page, but I want to kind of do a little bit of a deeper dive in it. Mindfulness is basically understanding what's going on inside your body. Like if you lash out at somebody, being mindful of, oh crap, I just did that because I was actually mad that the mailman didn't bring my package today, or, getting mad at your spouse if you've had a bad day at work. Is keeping in mind what is going on inside you so that you could kind of control your reactions, how you treat people, and your anxiety levels, right? So I want to give you guys kind of a story. So me and my husband, he tends to be a little bit, I don't know, he has a lot of stress in his life, let's just say that. And for a long time, he didn't realize that he was actually bringing the stress of his job into our marriage. That's not a good thing. We had to fix that straight away. So this past year, we actually started therapy together, and I started therapy on my own. I had to learn ways to cope with that habit when he would do that. And he had to kind of figure out, okay, I know that I'm doing that, so I need to stop. And when we put those two together, we actually came to some really good solutions that were able to make our marriage better. Because we're both mindful. He's mindful knowing that he's had a stressful day. And since he works from home most of the time, I could tell when he's had a stressful day and I could be more mindful. It's not giving an excuse or an out, but just like, okay, I got to give him just a little bit of grace tonight because he's not like that all the time. He's had a really hard day at work, right? Mindfulness with my anxiety has been huge, okay? You could take all the supplements in the world. It's kind of like working out. Yes, you could drink the protein shakes, you could take the diet pills, you could do whatever, but if you don't get the healthy habits that go along with that, then you're not going to get the results that you want. So for me, you all know I'm about my natural supplements. I love them and adore them. But before my natural supplements really came the education of mindfulness and meditation and getting myself in a place where it's like, okay, these supplements are going to work because I'm working with them. You can't just take a pill and expect your anxiety to go away and stuff like that. You got to do the research and figure it out. And so my favorite story is, it had been like a few weeks ago. Actually, let's go back a little bit further than that. There was a couple times during the holidays, me and my husband were like, you know how that gets, right? And we were on our way to getting out the door. With 4 kids, it's very easy to get frustrated with each other. He'd get in the car, I'd be pissed at him. I put my headset on, I listen. I have kind of like some music I like to listen to that calms me down and makes me happy. It's Michael Bublé. So I know for me, gotta have my Michael Bublé. If things are bad and stressful, I just listen to him, I zen out, and I come back and I'm good. So by the time we got to the places we were at, I was still a little frustrated, but I was a lot more calm than I was when we left, okay? Fast forward to a couple months later. Love this story. Again, we're walking out the door. The husband is pissed at me. Like, he's actually yelling, and I'm yelling back, and it's just like this crazy exchange, right? So I get in the car, and I'm like, fine, I'm gonna drive, and he was still in the car. So he comes out to the car and he throws my headset across the dashboard because he was expecting that he was going to be driving. And I stopped right then and there and I looked at him. I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, I know we're really mad at each other, but like, you know me. Like, you get that, like, I'm mindful that we're fighting. You're mindful that I'm upset, and we're both trying to come back together. And yeah, you threw the headset, but you know that's one of my coping things when I'm really stressed out or have anxiety. And it flipped the script on what could have been a really bad situation, turning it into a really good situation. It actually proved to me that he's really paying attention, and he knows what my triggers are. He knows when I have anxiety, when I'm stressed out, and the things he can do to help me with that. I urge you, if you have anxiety or you have stress or you have anything like that, try to find something, anything that can help you kind of move past it. I have this great book on mindfulness that I'm going to start sharing. I don't see it down there. But I actually bought a book on mindfulness so I can kind of dive deeper into it so that when I have those situations, I can help other people around me who maybe don't know that I am stressed out or I'm having anxiety, because my anxiety hasn't fully gone away. Okay. It'll still be there. It's just, instead of having a panic attack every day, I have 1 to 2 a month. Pretty darn good. So, bullet points here. Make sure you find out what can calm you down when you start to freak out. Make sure you find out what's going on in your body. Like, oh, I just yelled at my kids. Oh, that's probably because me and my husband just had a bad exchange on the phone. Whatever that case may be, right? If you have something that could calm you down, like music, make sure that you have your headset and your phone, and I have a playlist and everything. So I am prepared, like, because things aren't perfect. Things are going to go downhill. It's good to have that playlist to go back to and just listen to and get yourself back into that great frame of mind. And look into supplements, guys. I'm telling you right now, I take some stuff that is absolutely amazing. It has changed my life. But again, I had to do the work before. I don't know if it would have been as effective had I just jumped into it. So keep that in mind anytime you want to do the next shake or the next pill or patch or whatever the hell they have these days. Know that you have to kind of already start your healthy activities before you add that stuff in, because if you don't, no pill is going to make you happy. Nothing is going to 100% take away your anxiety unless you're working with it. So not sure if you found this helpful, but I'm telling you guys, mindfulness is the way to go. Figure out what's going in your mind, and then you can control what's going on outside of it. I hope you guys are all having a great day, and I will see you soon.